we are going to perform one of the most important chemical reactions ever discovered. The conversion of a natural triglyceride oil into soap using sodium hydroxide. We are going to be using coconut oil. As you can see, this is a solid when it's cool. Measure out 210 grams of coconut oil and place in a large beaker. This will be enough to produce 3 large bars of soap. Warm this gently and allow the oil to melt. This should occur at around 30 to 40 degrees C. Now measure out 34 grams of sodium hydroxide. This should be enough to hydrolyze a large portion of the oil, but leave some oil left over to act as a moisturizer in the soap. We'll dissolve this in 84 ml of water. Prepare a 200 ml beaker and add the sodium hydroxide and the water to it. Note that this will create quite a strong solution and it's going to get very hot as it dissolves. As you can see, it's getting steamy around here. Stir the solution well until all the hydroxide dissolves. Now place a magnetic stir bar into the coconut oil and get it up to a temperature of 40 degrees, at which point all the oil should have melted. We've used a thermometer in the oil so we can monitor the temperature. Now, with stirring on vigorously, we're going to add the hot sodium hydroxide solution to the oil. As you add this, you'll see the mixture form a cloudy emulsion in the beaker. The temperature on addition should be around 60 degrees C. Turn off the heat and let the mixture cool slowly, with vigorous stirring. The color will lighten and the mixture will thicken over time. Here we are about 20 minutes later. Eventually you reach a point after 35 minutes or so, where the mixture can no longer stir. At this point, turn off the stirring. Now you'll need to get your molds ready. We really recommend using silicone baking molds as this makes it much easier to get the bars out of later when they have set. Pour the mixture evenly into the molds. Don't worry if the top of the soap bars looks a little uneven at this stage. Here we are with our 3 bars. Now leave these in the molds at room temperature to harden for 3 days. After 24 hours they will still be soft in the middle, but hard enough to smooth the tops using your finger. After 3 days the bars will be quite solid, so turn them out of the molds and wrap them in polyethylene wrap. You'll need to leave them now for 2 to 3 weeks in order for the reaction to complete. Before this time the bars will still contain sodium hydroxide, which could burn your skin. And here it is, the finished article. This is in fact one we prepared earlier, which takes pride of place in our lab bathroom. It forms a strong lather and has a subtle, natural, pleasant coconut aroma.